Hello everybody, my name is Mike Hernandez, and it's an honor and a privilege to be here on behalf of Do It Today. I spent 27 years in the convenience store industry, and I wanted to give you a little bit of, maybe share some of my experience and knowledge in hopes that it might help you along your journey. I certainly didn't plan to spend that much time in the industry. I just needed a job. But I found that there was so much opportunity, and one of the lessons I learned early on was if you're willing to put the work in, you can achieve whatever goal it is that you may have. I was able to move up the ranks. Wasn't always easy, and I had to take a lot of initiative myself, but I did get into multi-unit management, and through all those years, I realized that the same problems existed that were there when I started off, that I dealt with as a new employee. We were dealing with them throughout the years with different organizations. So it got me thinking that why hadn't anybody really try to remedy, or maybe had a better luck remedying that situation. So what it turns out to be is there's a lot of turnover in my industry. People quit, can't keep staffed. So turnover affects, every aspect of a business. If you can't have tenured teams, they're not growing, they're not developing, they're not getting any better. Well, neither is your business. And so, as I was studying for an MBA, specializing in human resources later in life, I started looking at these things, and I had a lot of questions. I want to back up a little bit, though. It took me a long time. I've always taken the long way home. I've always gone through and tried to take in as much as I could. I didn't always realize what I wanted in life, but I did know that there were certain things I needed to have, whether it be skills, whether it be experiences. I always invested in myself, tried to build myself up, knowing that someday I would need it and it would all come in handy. And I guess to a certain extent it would all pay off. So with that said, and this is maybe not the proudest, but I guess it depends on how you look at things. It took me 25 years to get my first degree, and a lot of times life gets in the way. And so I say that in hopes that those of you who are getting out of school, high school, getting into college, that you will press on and do it. Because once you start getting responsibility, once you start having payments and just different things, it's really hard to stay on that track. So, as I was saying, when I finally did get that degree, I thought about getting an MBA, and I did it in human resources. And the reason I bring that up is because I noticed things from a different perspective. And that prompted me, after a lot of research, a lot of digging in, it prompted me to come to the realization, if I have a master's degree and I can actually get hired at a college, university, whatever it is, to maybe be an adjunct, to be a professor, why can't I just create my own classes? And so it spurred me to go and pursue a second master's degree, which was in teaching and learning with technology. And so right now, while everybody's dealing with COVID and working remote and stuff like that, or maybe not having jobs because they're not able to work, I guess I couldn't say I planned this, but I was prepared, and it did help me out. So Right now, what I'm actually doing, if you fast forward 27 years, I'm working on creating an online training program for people in the industry who may or may not have access to training. So, if I was going to leave you with one other thing, it would be, it's hard to help others when you can't help yourself. And so invest in yourself, put time in, pick up any skills. Don't be afraid to pick up extra work. In the end, as Stephen King would say, everything's eventual. And so you may have a big goal in mind. You got to put the work in order to be able to get there. And so I want to leave you with that. Life, we don't know how and the directions and the twists and the turns that it's going to take us. And in a professional career is the same thing. So make sure you grab every opportunity you can, build yourself, invest in yourself, and do the hard work, prepare yourself so that you are ready to meet challenges and grab that opportunity when it presents itself. Thank you.